Hello, everyone. Welcome to Roof Restoration of Florida. John Cheney, the owner.
Sean, Director of Operations. And
Where's this guy?
Our sales guy, Rick. Rick is out. He's doing inspections right now. He wanted to be here, but
Giving free roof
that's more
inspection.
important. That's exactly it.
Up on the roof, taking pictures, checking out, see if they qualify. And so Rick will be back next time. And hopefully he ain't here. He's doing another roof.
Yeah, really. Actually, when he's not here, that's a good thing. So, yeah.
But, hey, today's show is basically for HOAs and management companies, okay, to understand what roof restoration is, okay? There's two basically things. First thing is, if it's dirty and you got to clean it, there's a reason. But today's is basically about the Roof Maxx part of it.
Yep.
Okay? We already did a roof cleaning part, but this is really about Roof Maxx, this show here. Roof Maxx Restoration, the technology in it. Okay? What it is very simply put, Roof Maxx is a safe, easy, proven technology.
Yep.
It's been out, about 7 years?
Yep.
All documentation that it works, it's proven.
Bio oil,
Yep.
Soy.
It's for asphalt shingles only.
Yes.
It's not for bitterman or any other type of roof shingle. It's for, like I said, for
Asphalt
only shingles.
And you have
Okay?
to. It has to qualify because it can't have any more than 30% granule loss.
Yes. So it's a soy-based fusion technology that soaks into the shingle and adds the life back into the shingle, because in the Florida sun here, and this is where I'm talking,
Yep.
It dries out quicker than any place else in the country.
Yep.
We have goes from one temperature to the next. And even, we're getting a little drizzle right now, even when it rains. In the summer up there on the roof, it could be 140 degrees cooking that thing.
Yeah.
And then it cools down instantly from the rain, and you get extraction.
Contraction, yep. And
So that's a big part of it.
it's just like a road, right? Asphalt in the road, and that you end up drying out and getting cracks.
Yep. And then benefits. So, go ahead, Sean, give us some of the benefits.
Well, we want you to know that you don't have to have your roof torn off. There's options. That's what we're here for, to let you know of options. This is one of our options, right? The Roof Maxx technology that we have. And so thing about roof restoration, it's going to save you money up front, right?
And listen, that's a big thing. If we can't save you money on your roof, we have to walk.
Yeah.
Because now you need a
new roof. And we're going to
replacement.
let you know that. And that's what the whole free roof inspection is about. We're going to let you know, does this roof qualify? And then if it does, then we'll go on to the next step. And then that's when we'll, go over everything and how it helps. But if you're an HOA or a management company and you can save up to 70 to 80% of what it costs to replace that roof, you can put that money elsewhere in
to
the
extend
community.
it for 5 years.
Yeah.
What a warranty.
Yeah. And that way, you know that, okay, now I've got 5 years, we can work towards that. But right now, maybe we need something in the pool area done, right? Or maybe we need a common area taken care of, that sort of stuff. So it saves you money. Obviously, it helps the environment. We talk about that all the time, right?
Yeah, because you're not taking it and putting it in the dumps, the useless shingles being piled in the dumps that don't need to be there.
Especially if people are just replacing roofs for no reason. We're saving the landfills and all that. There's less impact. Okay, so all your residents don't have to listen to banging and hammering all day
And
when
stuff
that's
being
going
torn
on.
off and
stuff
all
being
that.
ripped off. They can work. A lot of people still work. A lot of people working out of their houses. So you could just stay working in your house. If it's business, you wouldn't have to worry about it either. You wouldn't have to close down because everything's done. It's very quiet.
Yep,
Right?
very quick process of spraying.
Yep, and then and like we said, it's just better for the environment. Better, it's safe for people, plants, pets, the planet, and all that. So, Roof Maxx itself, the product, right?
Yeah, we're the pioneer.
It's a pioneer.
We're the ones that started it.
And we're still on top. There's couple of them out there that tried and didn't succeed. They don't have the product we have. They don't have the technology-based soy product. We have a 4.9 Google rating.
Yeah.
Basically
Now, when you say you have 17,000 5-star ratings,
Yep.
that's unbelievable.
That's a lot.
That is unbelievable. How many roofs have we done? How many square feet over what?
They say in all of Roof Maxx over like 25,000 plus, 250,000 plus.
But 250 million square feet of roof.
Yep.
250 million square feet of roof.
Yep.
That's a lot of roof
Yep.
out there that we've rejuvenated already. Save people money.
And there's a reason we have 350 dealers across the country, because this
Correct.
product works.
Yep. We're trying to cover everywhere.
Yeah.
But that's almost impossible right now. But we're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
So us here in beautiful Central Florida, we're basically going from Port Orange down to Satellite Beach, out to DeLand. That's our area that we're trying to help people the
Yes.
most. We are going to be in other areas, but that's our home zone area.
It's our territory, yeah. Now, some of the things, now people ask, okay, so what's the treatment actually do, right?
So the main thing is, what it does is, if you guys ever look at a roof, and not many people go on the roofs, okay?
No.
Let's be honest. Hardly anybody looks at the roof. But the roof gets dried out and brittle. And once that thing gets so brittle, okay, one, it's going to, if you get a hail, it's going to crack it. It's going to break.
Yep.
Two, you get severe wind, okay? What happens is it doesn't stick anymore. It starts to loosen up, and it's kind of weird now that we've been in this business for a while. Ourselves, when we drive down the street, we can instantly tell if a roof needs Roof Maxx.
I've never looked at so many roofs in my life.
And your head just hurts because it starts to get a wave to it.
Mm-hmm.
It starts to buckle a little bit, and that's the roof drying out. If your neighbor or somebody in your area got a brand new roof, look at that roof and then look at yours, and you'll know what I'm talking about. So that's one of the and that oil, it only takes 72 hours to completely soak it.
Yep.
But within an hour and a half after we apply it, it's already soaked in that it can rain in Florida, won't bother it at all, but it continues to suck into the shingle.
Yep.
And then it starts to flatten out that shingle. It makes the adhesive better. It makes the granule loss better. You know that you're not going to have as much granule loss anymore. You're not going to stop the granule loss totally, you know, but you will bring it back to almost new stage.
Yeah. And a lot of it has to do with the shingle itself, because, what was it, back in 1990? The shingles were a lot thicker. You could get the same number of shingles, and it's a lot thicker. And I believe we have a graphic.
Well, yeah, we do have a graphic, and it's 2000. I mean, John, you want to pull up the graphic of that? You'll see the shingles, how thick it was, and that's that's in the 2000 and late 90s. The difference in the thickness, and that's the oil being removed from the shingle.
And that's the same manufacturer, same style. Almost half the thickness. So it's a big difference. So the roof that's already up there, the shingles that you have on your roof already, might be better shingles than if you go out and get shingles now, because even what they're calling builder grade isn't lasting like it used to last. It's not the way that it used to be.
Are you thinking about a new roof? Listen to this first. Here's something that might surprise you about today's roofing materials. These are both stacks of 65 shingles, same number of shingles in each. But look at the difference. This stack is 12 years old. This one is brand new. Same number of shingles, but so much smaller today. Why? Because the most important ingredient, asphalt, has been reduced in modern shingles. Less asphalt means less oil, and less oil means roofs don't last as long as they used to. That's why we created Roof Maxx, to restore the oil and flexibility your roof has lost. You see, the roof on your home may be better than the one you're thinking about buying, Before you sign your hard-earned dollars away for a new roof, get in touch with your local Roof Maxx dealer for a free assessment.
Frequently asked questions. Does it save them money?
Yes, it does.
Without a doubt, it saves you a lot of money, especially HOAs, because not only does it save a homeowner money, now times that by the complex, times it by how many condominiums and all that. It can save a ton of money, and you remember, you're being proactive. You're being proactive to the insurance company to know, hey,
we've had this done.
You had it treated by Roof Maxx. You have the warranty, extends the life of it. Get somebody up on the roof and check it out.
Check it out.
So I want to tell you I'm going to jump around here, but I want to tell about the process of the inspection. Okay. It's soy based. It sucks back into it, but we do more than apply Roof Maxx. First, they get up on your roof. They take a ton of pictures.
To go over with you.
The ton of pictures go into this company cam. It's a special program for builders and for roofers and for roof restoration and all that type of stuff. So we take the pictures, we bring it down, and we show you your roof. So you could see it. And you'll see nails popped out. You'll see maybe a shingle missing. You'll see where it's not pliable anymore. You know, you lift it up, it wants to crack. Okay?
Boots
right? The boots that dry out. The gutters clogged. What we do is a tune-up on the roof. Comes with Roof Maxx for us for the install. When we apply it, okay, the first thing we do is get up and do the tune-up, because you don't want to leave nails sticking up. We go up, we'll drive in the nails, caulk it, clean out your gutters, caulk around the chimney, bring it back to where it needs to be before we apply it. What's the sense of applying it and extending to 5 years on the shingles, and you have caulk that's leaking? It doesn't make any sense.
Think of it like a pre-op.
Like it's kind of like there's a million things I could use, but you go to the car wash, they clean your whole car, and they leave all your windows dirty. You know what I mean? It's just, you got to do
make
it
sense.
all. But so the roof tune-up is part of the roof restoration by Roof Maxx. Okay, so that's one, and that's huge. I mean, we were out there for how many days going through this condominium complex, taking pictures, showing them all the problem areas that we would do the tune-up on, and then bringing their roof, restoring it, adding that oil soy base back into it. Okay. As far as your plants, all that kind of stuff, everything's good. Everything's safe. We go around, we spray it down. There's two things. We spray it down because if you get it on like something that's dirty, it's going to clean it up.
Clean it,
It's going to clean it. But the roof will brighten up too, because the oil soaks in and it'll bring back
the coloring, right?
More color. But if your roof is really dirty, we want to roof shampoo it to clean off
beforehand.
All the algae in there, and so it could suck right in. Okay? That's what we do. We use roof shampoo. It's a gentle clean. It sprays almost a little harder than your garden hose.
But it's specifically calibrated for asphalt roofs. Right, and not
not like a guy going up there. I mean, I do have other things that look like that. If I went up, you wouldn't have any granulars when you're done.
Well, you'd need a new roof. We blew everything off of it.
So, I mean, we know what we're doing. The technology works, and it adds life to your roof. And look, we go up there. We went to homes that did not qualify. If you have over that 30% granular loss and we can't do it, we go, you need a new roof. Sorry, you're going to have to, here's a recommendation. We could give you a recommendation of a roofer, that type of thing. But we're in the roof regeneration business, restoration business, trying to help you save money.
Yep.
And that's a big thing. If we can't save you money, we got to walk.
Yep.
Don't pay the roofer until you watch this video.
Roof Maxx is a 100% safe, all-natural food-grade oil. The spray-applied treatment quickly penetrates roof shingles, restoring flexibility.
With Roof Maxx, you'll have the protection of a brand new roof and save thousands. And within hours, you have a roof that performs like a new roof.
Each treatment is guaranteed to last 5 years.
We'll assess your roof and make sure it's a good candidate for Roof Maxx. We'll tune it up and apply Roof Maxx. The whole process usually takes just a couple of hours.
We had a good experience with Roof Maxx. They came out quickly.
The process went really smooth. It probably costs only a third of what a complete tear-off would cost you.
Roof Maxx, more life, less money, guaranteed.
Okay, Sean, so what other questions are out there?
Well, we've talked about this in other shows that it's been third-party tested, right, by The Ohio State, and they put together a 20-plus page report detailing all the benefits of it. But it was actually created, right, with Battelle Laboratories, did the original testing and going over the soy formula and everything, and they're like the largest international
laboratories in the world.
In the world.
And they're the ones that tested it to make sure everything worked right. Ohio State did the study to show that it did work.
And we've been around for 9 years. Roof Maxx has been around for 9 years, right? A lot of people actually now on their second treatments because they qualified, right? So they could be moved into their second one. And then, nationally, that's a big number. So what is it like? 300 million plus? What it
I
have been treated.
250 million. 250 million. That was on a page before.
Well, in my notes, it has 300 plus million. So.
Oh, all right. 300 million square feet, tens of thousands of families.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Well, I want to be honest with you. Next time we do the show, there's even more.
Yeah. Well,
they're doing it.
We went up 50 million since we started.
Oh, shoot.
So,
but, to the customer, the inspection is the first and the most important thing. Mm-hmm. Getting up on the roof, taking a picture, showing them what's wrong. Seeing if we can help them.
Yep.
Because we're going to tell you if we can help them. Then the process goes on to us doing the tune-up and then us doing the application. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then we'll come back later on, right? Mm-hmm. What's the process for once we're done with the job?
So after the job's totally been done, the treatment's been done, we'll come back and do a check over if it needs, which usually they don't, but we'll stop by, we'll contact you, make sure everything looks great. And then we'd like to hear back, and then what we would really like is to get that 5-star rating, because that's what we're always shooting for, to keep everybody happy.
And you always send out the 5-year warranty.
Yep,
and then about 30 to 42 months later, we'll come back and see, because you can actually treat it 3 times.
Yep.
5 years, 5 years, 5 years.
If we catch it at the right time.
It all depends when you guys start trying to save money and postpone it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you do it, your roof's 20 years old, and you call us, and we go up and we look in the granular. We may have enough ability to do 5 more years, but after that 5 years, you need a new roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You extend it another 5.
we'll know that after
We'll know.
the first inspection if you caught it in enough time that when
You
we
can
come
do-
back out again, that
Yeah.
something like that could be
Well,
done.
we go back out and we see if we can extend it and check it out. If we can't save you money, we're like, well, you worked for one, but we waited too long to do
Yep.
the first one.
Yep.
You know, we're talking that 7 to 10 years spot to start treatment around the country. Florida, it always gets bumped up. You know what I mean? It may be at the 7, not the 10. You know what I mean? That you start the treatment, you spray it, you get 5 more years out of it. You know what I mean? Another 5 years. You check, inspect. Did anything else open up? Any more popping nails? Your tune-up may be smaller as far as pop nails and that type of stuff, but you may still want to caulk the chimney. You know what I mean? And make sure everything's tight before you apply the second time. So for management companies and HOAs that don't tell their customers about this, they're doing injustice to the HOA. They have to let the people know. And the problem is, it's like anything out there, it's newer.
Yep.
My dad was a roofer. I did roof it. It didn't exist. You know what I mean? Didn't
Well, back
exist in the 70s and 80s and 90s. It didn't exist, the product. You know what I mean? So, but now that you have something new, somebody wants to invent something that puts granulars back on the roof. That'll be the next thing. That somebody comes, and when that happens, you should really be able to extend it between our soy-based oil, rejuvenating the shingle. It's technology, buddy.
Well, I want to go back to something you said just a minute ago. Back when you said, when you were doing roofing, difference was roofers back then would do repairs.
Oh yeah, we did a ton of repairs.
You can't find roofers that do repairs now.
No, there
so
wasn't.
they'd
New
rather
roof.
rip it right off, right?
New roof.
Automatically. It's automatically rip it right off, even if it's just a little area that needs it. So that makes a big difference. So so we got the tune up, the treatment, we do the cleaning, and then if you need small repairs, if it's something we can do there on site, we'll do. We're not a repair company or a replacement company. That's not what we do.
Nope. We're roof restoration. We're going to restore the roof. Yeah, we'll replace the shingle, we'll caulk and clean the gutters. And we want to do that anyway because we blow off the roof to make sure we get those granulars off. After we wash it, we'll even blow it off. Make sure everything's taken off and ready to seal it,
Yep.
And when we say seal it, we mean the shingle itself sucking in the oil and sealing itself. It's not like companies that go out and spray something over the top and there's water treatment. That's not what we do.
Yep. And there's feedback from customers that we can get you that deal with HOAs and management companies and stuff like that. So, there's all sorts of
And
things.
John will pop up something that's on our customer feedback. Okay, like you said, there's all different areas on our website. If you go to roofrestorationoflorida.com and check it out, scroll along it, go to the different pages, look at the Roof Maxx page, look at the roof shampoo, study it. Know it. We want you. This is an informational show. We're trying to share knowledge.
Yeah.
And because you'll see in April, we're going to be a lot of advertisement out there again, coming out for Roof Maxx.
Yeah.
Give us a call, but you can go on our website. You can look at different things. We're trying to be upfront with you, and we're trying to save you money. We're trying to give you a free roof inspection. Take advantage of that.
Yeah.
We'll come out. We'll take the pictures. We'll show it to you. We'll show you. We'll tell you if we could do it. Here's the cost, and we're good.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And just hope you don't wait too long that you end up have to put a new roof on.
Yeah.
But then we aren't going to be able to save you money.
No. That's why we want to catch it, as soon as we can, and that just helps everybody involved. It helps you save money, and then and if, like we said, if we catch it in enough time, we can help you 1, 2, maybe even 3 times.
Yep.
Up to 15 years, depending on when it's done.
Also, we get awards, right? We're
Yep.
Forbes. We're award-winning technology and service
Yep.
in Forbes.
Yep, we're
so
an entrepreneur.
Yep.
Real leaders in innovation, which had to do with our soy-based treatment.
Yep.
So yeah,
And a giving pledge.
Yep.
You know the giving pledge we give back
to the Dave Thomas Foundation. Yep.
Over 25,000 children waiting to get in a home.
Yep.
And every time we sell Roof Maxx, part of that goes towards getting a child in a home.
Yes.
So it's a good thing all the way around. And I feel bad for some elderly people that are taken advantage of through people that go out and they go up. They know they're not going on a roof.
Yeah.
You know, you need a new roof. We want to bring it down, show you the pictures,
Go over
detailed
with you,
and say,
Yep.
We can extend the life of the roof.
Yep. And again,
We can't, but you better get a roofer out here quick.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, that's why for HOAs, it's great because we want you to know, as an HOA and a management company, again, options. That's all we're here to tell you. There's options. So at least you can compare something. You know, there might be a section that you have that's just too late. You can't do it, and it has to be roofed. But then there might be newer sections that our treatment works for you and just saves you money. So,
and when he's talking about that, he means if you're in a condominium, there's 5 buildings that were done later.
Or neighborhoods,
and,
right?
And
Neighborhoods.
That type of thing, not part of the roof.
Yeah,
Because you wouldn't treat part of the roof.
Yes, I'm sorry, but
but you mean if you got 5 condos that were done in 2020, whatever,
Yep.
you know, those treated. If you got 20 condos were done in 2000, I think you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or 2025 or I mean 2005, all that numbers. But yeah, we can help you.
Yep.
And that's what we want to make sure you understand.
You have nothing to lose with the free roof inspection.
Yeah,
Nothing to lose
and
at all.
that thing. You know, people get nervous when they hear free. You know what I mean? But it is free.
Yeah.
It is free. And look, we're going to get jobs out of doing free roofs inspection.
Yeah.
We're going to show you. But we're going to be able to inspect your whole roof, show you the pictures, and say, we can help you, we can't help you.
Yep.
And when we tell you we can help you, here's the price.
Yep.
That's it. We're not a car salesman. We're nothing like that. If we're trying to give you knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's it. Again, choices. That's all. Because when we're out, you know, the three of us. Again, Rick's not here. If you missed that part, but when we're out talking to people, they've never heard of that they could do a treatment. You mean I can do a treatment and it'll help my roof and it'll extend it for 5 to 15 years. That's all. We just want to get the knowledge out there. We can't help everybody. But those that we can help, we want to be able to help. And those that we can't help, we want to be sure that we let you know of other, options and where to go and who to work with. And again, we get referrals. We've told people that they don't qualify, and then they come back to us saying, "Oh, my sister's house, I think you could do," or roof shampoo instead of the Roof Maxx. But that's how just being upfront and honest with people. That's how we get business.
Well, yeah. So another thing, we're out there. Sometimes we're door knocking or dropping off some flyers. Door knockers on the people's door, and you get a call and they go, "Until you put that door knocker on there, I never looked up at my roof and drove around and realized how filthy it was." Because it does come unbelievably clean.
And my favorite is, how come my neighbor doesn't have one? Well, we could see from their roof that they didn't need it. They were fine. So we saw you. We could help you. So that's why we put it on your door.
Yep.
So, yeah.
But we appreciate you watching the show. Check it out. If you're an HOA or a management company, and you may want to take a look at this, but give us a call. We can email you literature.
Yep.
No problem. You don't want to talk to us for more than 30 seconds? Say, I got 30 seconds. I want you to email me your information. Here's my email. We'll send it to you, and we'll wait for your call.
Yeah, and on the other side of that, what we would love to do is, if it helps you in any of your communities, we would do lunch and learns, or we'll get up and talk
presentation.
directly. We'll do a presentation directly to the homeowners. And
we want to spread the information about a product that is helping people all over the country.
Yep. So there it is.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Check us out next week, and we'll figure it out. We're going to start bringing people in. We're gonna be going where we're actually gonna communicate with people. Hopefully, you can ask us a question and stuff like that. And if we don't know the answer, I'll smack Sean.
Here we go. And Rick's not here, so I'm gonna test this one out. Ready? Stop roof aggravation. Go with roof restoration.
There you go.
That might be it.
That may be our little jingle.
That could be it right there. So,
but all right, thanks for watching. Till next time, we're gonna save you money, I promise.